That's right. Environment environment is the key to success. I mean, not truly, but partially environment does play a role. Look at me. Sorry, look around me. Look around me. My room is well optimized. I'm just sitting and it was not clean before. I mean, not neatly decorated. It's not decorated. It's basically minimally optimized. I think Alex Hormozzi said that whenever he wants to do some deep work, such as I don't know, editing a video, for example, or any deep work, he goes into a room which has no windows, no uh, nothing. Basically, one LED light and a like whole black color walls, and he just sits on the computer or with a notebook or whatever and does what he's supposed to do continuously for hours, minimum 4 hours. And I thought, well, if you're in the like if you had your coffee, you had your caffeine, and then you're in the mood, you're in the position of mm, working in the the flow state, then it doesn't matter whether you're sitting in a place like this, or you're working in, let's say, your in a cafe, for example. How does it matter? Well, it does, because I have worked in a cafe, I have worked in here. I Just to give an example, a few minutes ago, I had some brilliant ideas I wanted to type, and type those ideas down, write them down, and then using that Google Doc, I wanted to prompt ChatGPT and then take that output and then input it into Grok. And I was planning to do something, but I thought that let me go to the washroom because I had to. So let me just take my laptop, my MacBook that's lying over there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Just take my MacBook and continue. I have the Google Doc and ChatGPT and Grok, everything uh, streamlined over here. Like it's cool, you know. I can access it from anywhere, from my laptop or from my PC, or even from my phone. I can literally access it from my phone. So, but phone is a little bit distractive, right? So not distractive. What's the correct word? It's unproductive, I believe the correct word is. So for that reason, I thought, you know what, let me just take my MacBook and go. And I sat, and there was one YouTube video loaded. It was about, I don't know, some best online business and stuff like that, best business models for 2025 with AI, something like that. So I played the video and I got lost, and that ideas never came down, and never I didn't write. And then I came back here, and I realized about something about the weather. It's raining outside. No, it's not raining now, but it was raining outside. So it's kind of cold, but in the washroom it's absolutely up closed room, so it was hot. So because of the temperature, I believe, because it's you can see there is 16 degrees Celsius. The room temperature is, I believe, I don't know. I mean, in this clock over here, it is showing 27.3. I believe you can see it. 27.3. So I believe the room temperature is somewhat around that, 27 or 26 degrees Celsius. I believe so. Let's assume it's 27 degrees Celsius in this room, and in that room it was around 30 degrees Celsius. So those 3 degrees Celsius drop, which means that it was hot and it is cold over here, does play a key difference. Cold is comfortable, hot is not comfortable. Therefore, I got distracted, and now it's an assumption, but I believe that it might be true. And therefore, if I were to stay here and start working, and then music is something else, like if you're watching YouTube video or you're doing something else, then your mind cannot focus on multiple things. It just can't. So I mean, women can, women can, they can cook at the same time, manage a baby at the same time, look after the house, like they can do multiple things. I've seen my mom doing it. So women can do multiple things, but as men, you are not a multitasker. So don't try to do it what you uh, can't naturally do. Don't try to do that. Focus. I mean, if you can, that then it's great. I sometimes can and do, but not always. So to get the most efficient output and most productive, to get the most ROI of on your time, try to focus on one task, absolute devotion and dedication. And yeah, I think that's it. Environment really matters, and it's same with your friend circle, with everything else, with the type of content you're consuming. And these are some things that I'm constantly changing in my life, because I wouldn't say I was not self-aware earlier, but now I'm trying to actually change my life and apply the things that I learned by observation. And that while while eating food, some people watch YouTube videos, don't do that. Just sit down wherever you want to, in your dining room or your living room or your bedroom, wherever you want to. Just sit down with the food and eat it. No need to watch or consume content, just finish. It'll take max 5 to 10 minutes. But if you start watching a YouTube video, it'll all of a sudden magically take, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You're sitting 30 minutes, you're sitting with the food and you are eating and eating and eating. I've seen it multiple times happen with me and with my younger brothers and all. So don't do that. There is no point in delaying food. And you think that, no, but I'm eating food as well as I'm watching content. No, no, you're not. Don't do two things, do one thing and finish eating. And if you really have to, like, no, I just don't want to eat, I want to, like, in that 5 to 10 minutes when I'm eating, I want to utilize that time. I just want to use my hand. I also want to use my hearing sense. Then if you really want to use another sense, then you utilize your ears, like play a podcast or play a don't play music, play motivational something. Even if you play a motivational video on the screen and you keep eating, even to some degree, that's fine, even though I don't recommend that, but you can still do it. But if you're watching a YouTube video, and by YouTube video I mean educational content, a podcast, business content, that's not sustainable. If you start watching a podcast while eating, no, don't do that. And yeah, that's basically it. So environment does matter. And keep your room clean. I guess Jordan Peterson was right, that start by cleaning your bedroom. Maybe he got too carried away cleaning his bedroom, that his he couldn't focus on other stuff. And yeah, I mean, that's important, cleaning your room, but don't be too focused on that. Mindset is what matters, environment is what matters. So yeah, mindset is important, because if you even if you enter into a dirty place or dirty room, but you have the mindset to conquer, you will make it happen. It's all about the mindset. But environment does play a key factor, especially when you are in such a position where you get distracted by every single thing, where you are so susceptible and so vulnerable to small things such as porn. And even if you scroll on Instagram, you see a girl who's hot and you want to just open your laptop and go to Pornhub and jerk off. If you're so vulnerable, then environment does play a very big factor, because your mental resilience is quite less. So from that point of view, I would say that, yeah, first build your mental resilience by changing your environment. And when you think that, no, now I'm ready to like go all in, lock yourself in a room for 6 months and just or for a year and be that entrepreneur. Like, the best way, I think Alex Ramosi said it, the best way if you want to change yourself as a man is to start a business, because starting a business will change you as a man, and for better. If you want to become better as a man, start a business, because then you need to learn discipline. Then you need to, for your business to function, you need to learn sales management, team management, leadership, marketing, and all that other stuff, whatever business you are running. So you will become better as a man by extension, and hopefully earn money from that business. And if not, if the business fails, you at least learned to be disciplined and you gained experience. And so it's a win-win situation. So the best way to become better as a man is to start a business. Alex Hormozy said it, if I'm not wrong. And yep, with that being said, I'm gonna end this video. And yeah, take care, guys.